And so you're part of this group of Republicans, prominent conventional Republicans, one might say, who have vowed to stop Donald Trump. I guess you've said by whatever means necessary, but as close to that.
There's some means I would rule out.
I mean, how serious are you about that? If Donald Trump ends up being the nominee, would you?
I will not support Donald Trump
under any circumstances.
Under any circumstances.
Do you think that that's the view of the majority of the 50 folks who signed the letter that you signed?
I think we're up to 120 signatures
right.
now. I can't speak for anybody but myself. You know, when I'm asked about this question, why did you sign the letter? And people say to me, did you sign it because he's not a conservative? And I say, well, he's clearly not a conservative. He believes in single-payer health care. He's opposed to any kind of entitlement reform. He, you know, is against free trade, and he's against, you know, our traditional alliances. But that's not the reason why I signed it. And they say, well, is it because he's not a Republican? And I say, well, if he's a Republican, he's a Johnny-come-lately Republican because he's identified as a Democrat for most of his adult life, and most of his political donations have gone to Democratic candidates, including notably Hillary Clinton. But that's not the reason. And they say, well, is it because, you know, you believe in an aggressive foreign policy and he believes in non-intervention? And I go, it's not even that. It's because I believe he is temperamentally unsuited to be president and that he represents a threat to the constitutional order. And I say that based on his comments about changing libel laws to be able to sue journalists who criticize him more easily. I say it because of the kinds of threats he's made against people who fund political action committees opposed to his campaign, and because of the you know, general intemperate rhetoric that he's used with regard to questions of religion, but also protesters, you know, who are engaging in protest at his rallies. And I think that, not that the protesters are blameless, by the way, I mean, but the violent atmosphere he's encouraged, I think, is dangerous to the fabric of our republic.